Hey guys, welcome back to Non-League to Legend. Today we've got two games in the Premiership for you. First up against Leeds, second against Aston Villa. We're back a wee bit later, mainly because I was going to come back for the Southampton and Leeds game, but in between it was the international break and I had two games with Italy to play, so I thought I'll just play them and then come back for two games next to each other. So since you were last with us, we seen the one each draw against Liverpool. We then get beat off Arsenal, beat Leeds in the Carabao Cup second round. We then drew with Man United, get beat off Sheffield United, and then we're on a wee 3 game win streak in the league, beating Watford 4-1, Burnley 1-0 and Southampton 3-1. We also through to the fourth round of the Carabao Cup against West Ham, as we beat Brighton 1-0 in the third round. So we've got a double header against West Ham coming up soon. So hopefully all goes well and we can go on a wee cup run. But with their results, this is how the league table is looking. Sitting in 11th place, played 7, got 11 points on the board, which I don't think's too shabby. As we see, Everton and Bournemouth, who came up with us, are 17th and 20th. So we are expected to be finish higher than this, which I don't get, because the signings that we made, you seen yesterday's episode, weren't world beaters. So I don't know what they're thinking there. So let's just get stuck into the first game against Leeds. And this is the team that we're going to send out for that game. We've got Maximiano in goals, Muset, Bellis, Lugonja and Sanderson at the back, Esposito, Gilmore and Lorengo in the midfield, Sabojlai and Caruso out in the wings, and Arizo up top. We did beat Leeds previously in the Carabao Cup, so I'm kind of hoping that we can take 3 points from them in the league here. But coming to Ellen Road against Leeds is a difficult thing to do. So whatever he's only put us 1-0 up there. So hopefully we'll be able to come away with the 3 points. Sorry about that, my phone is on vibrate. Just put it silent. Yeah, Leeds seem to be taking control of this game so far. And Leeds are through, and Maximiano saves the day again. Maximiano has been outstanding this season. The match against Man United should have been like 7-1 to Man United. It was exceptional in that match. I've never heard of him, but he's a fantastic player. This is the first time I've ever used him in a Football Manager, and I think if he's going to be this good in future Football Managers, I think I'll probably use him again, because he's been absolutely outstanding. But let's demand more, try and get the boys to get the foot on the ball and actually play some nice, decent football. Sabojlai's in, but he passes it back to Muset. Can Muset find the cross? He does. Caruso's there, and Caruso scores. 5th of the season already for him. Puts us 1-0 up against Leeds. He has been a man on fire this season so far. He's been absolutely tremendous to use. He was originally going to be one of the players that was sold in the summer. It was rumoured that Rangers were going to make a bid for him, but that bid never came, so kind of glad that we kept him. The way the table is looking now, we are going to shoot up to 4th place. Excuse me. Sanderson out on the right, passes it back to Lugonja, but gets intercepted, and now Leeds are on the break. Seems that we've got enough men back now, but they're down the left, tried to cross, but we cleared it. Good block from Sanderson, I believe, and then Gilmore headed that away. But Leeds are still on the ball. I think we're going to need to try and take it off them now, or they're going to score here. And they do. Nothing you can do about that. That was a superb strike, but I just feel we weren't closing them down very well. But going into the half, ending the half 1 each. I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty gutted about that. I don't like what I saw from the team. We've played a lot better than that. We should be. I don't mind if we get beat or if we're drawn, as long as we play well. And I think Arizo's offside for that. He is. He is. If people that are as old as me are watching this video, he is like the new Filippo Inzaghi. He's always offside. Like, he scores a ton of goals, but they're always offside. Like, the guy can't judge the offside line. It's shocking. You'd think playing up front you'd be able to do that a wee bit better, but he is the new Filippo Inzaghi. Let's make a sub. Sorry for my rambling. A few people probably don't even know who Filippo Inzaghi is, but Arizo is having a decent game. Bring on Karabakh for Gilmore. I don't know if it's a new patch of that, but I've seen a lot more goals being given on the VAR now. I don't know, I've watched a few YouTubers, and usually when I went to VAR it was disallowed, everything was disallowed, but I feel the past couple of days since I've been playing this, well, the past few days when I have been playing this, not since, there's been a few times like the player's been all like it was went to VAR because the player was meant to be offside, but we've been given the goal. So if that was in the new patch, then I like it. Muset's injured, so we'll bring on Thiago for him. That's quite alarming, to be honest. I think this might be Muset's third injury this season. They've not been major injuries, but to have 3 injuries already is pretty alarming. So I'm hoping he doesn't become injury prone and his injuries don't get worse over the course of his career. But anyway, Sanderson's breaking into the box, passes it into Arizo, and Arizo hits it wide. And it looks as if we're going to pull off a 3-1 victory here. That was a decent one. We weren't at it in the first half. I don't know what was wrong, but we managed to pull it off in the second half, so I'm pretty pleased with that. So I'll see you in a minute when we jump forward 7 days to face Aston Villa. Right, and this is the team that we're going to send out for the game. We've the exact same team as last time. Maximiano in goals, Muset, Bellis, Lagonja, Sanderson at the back, Esposito, Gilmore, and Lorengo in the midfield, Sabojlai, Corozo, out in the wings, and Arizo up top. We do have a double header against West Ham coming up. I think it might be next, actually. So I think I'm going to need to rest a good amount of these players because they've played week in, week out. I don't want them to get too tired and pick up a couple of wee niggles here and there. So I might rest a few of the key players. Let's face it, I'll probably rest all of them, apart from the goalkeeper. So But yeah, so Arizo was in again, but once again he puts it wide. We really need him to start banging them in more regularly. I think he's only got 3 league goals this season. I'm not going to lie, we were relying on him a lot. There were other strikers that were available, but I've kind of shown faith in Arizo and Obert. I think that's how you pronounce his name. They are young, so well, I don't think Arizo's too young. You're like young anymore. I think he's like mid-20s now. But there were other strikers. I was looking at Vlahovic. He was available to sign from Inter Milan. We were just waiting on the work permit to go through, but we only play one up front. Then we would have had 3 strikers. So I cancelled the deal. And I'm now kind of thinking, if we had him, would he have stuck away the chances that Ariz was missed? I don't know, but we'll continue to show faith in our young strikers. Sorry, we got into the break 0-0 against Villa. Let's do it for the fans and see if we can maybe go out there and snatch a goal. Where Villa are 8th position, so Villa are a decent team and they've got a really good free kick here. And that's the post, that was unlucky. Going into 60 minutes, we'll make our subs. Arizo hasn't been in the game. We'll bring on Andreas for Szoboszlai. I think the next few games I'll play Szoboszlai in that Mazzala role to see if we can get the most out of him. He probably is our best player, so I might put him in the middle and see what he can do in there. Doesn't seem to be firing all cylinders yet. Nobody seems to be, so we'll go very attacking. We'll demand more for the last 5 minutes. Hopefully we don't concede here. We do. That was pretty gutting. Hopefully we'll be able to snatch the ball here and break away. But Villa looking dangerous, but Maximiano puts it behind for another corner. Hopefully we can defend this one a wee bit better. Corner comes in and it's cleared by Bellis, but not Ubert's there. Can he start a decent break? Nope, he gets taken out by Target and nothing was given. That was shocking. So, oh well, can't win them all. 1-0 defeat. Pretty gutted that we lost it in the way that we did with a corner. We're usually really good at corners. Since I've took over at Italy, there's a few gems that have started to appear. Like this chap, 19-year-old wonder kid, already valued at 77 to nearly 100 million. Looks pretty decent. He is a centre half as well. He's 6'2", good heading. He has the potential to be a lot better than any of our Italian defenders that we've got there now. So he looks like a decent young player. But it's good to see in 2026 De Bruyne is still getting the job done. But so next episode, I think we'll come back for Brighton and Leicester. We'll come back for Brighton and Leicester, so that gets us a few games in between, and there's probably, let's just go to home, Brighton and Leicester, so there's only one international break out there. We actually never showed you the schedule for Italy. The first game went pretty decent. We beat Portugal 1-0, then got a shock defeat against Scotland. We then beat Turkey. We then beat Scotland 2-1, so in that international break that's coming up, we'll be playing Portugal and Turkey in the return games. So that is the way the table is looking for the European International League. Sitting top with 9 points, 2 points clear of Scotland in second place. So hopefully we'll be able to win that and then proceed to the whatever they do, the semi-finals or finals, whatever it is. But we'll come back for Brighton and Leicester in the next episode before the transfer window. So if you like that in any way, please hit the like button. If you'd like to see more Football Manager 22 content on the channel, please subscribe, turn your notifications on, and thank you very much for watching.